The recent missile launches by North Korea have stirred attention just days before a major diplomatic visit to its southern neighbor. These incidents highlight both looming tensions on the peninsula and the complicated strategic dance involving the Republic of Korea, South Korea, the Donald Trump administration, and regional security dynamics. According to the South Korean military, multiple suspected short-range ballistic missiles were launched from an area south of the North's capital, Pyongyang. These missiles flew roughly 350 kilometers northeast and appeared to land inland rather than in open waters. This marks the first ballistic missile test by the North since May, when it fired short-range systems simulating nuclear counterstrikes. The timing of the launches is significant. South Korea is poised to host the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation (APEC) summit and expect a visit from Trump along with other regional leaders, such as Xi Jinping of China. Observers suggest that the missile tests may be intended to influence the diplomatic atmosphere and reinforce the North's stance. As one expert put it, it is not inconceivable. The launch is meant to show up its regime's presence during an event hosted by Seoul. The weapons demonstration also follows a large military parade in North Korea earlier this month, where displayed a new intercontinental ballistic missile, the Hwasong 2, described as the country's most powerful nuclear strategic weapon system. Analysts say this development underlines the North's growing aim to possess credible long-range strike capabilities. More broadly, Pyongyang's actions reflect a strategy of advancing its military deterrence while also seeking diplomatic leverage. After the collapse of earlier talks with Trump in 2019 over denuclearization, the North appears to be accelerating tests and signaling readiness for talks, but only on its own terms. The South Korean military's detection followed a brief official statement that did not provide full details of where the missiles landed or their exact type. The United States, through its forces in Korea, condemned the launches and called on North Korea to stop unlawful and destabilizing acts. Japan similarly reported no impact to its territory, but maintained close coordination with Washington and Seoul on missile warning data. For South Korea's new president, Lee Jae-myung, who assumed office in June, promising progress toward peace on the peninsula, this missile activity presents a challenge. It complicates efforts to engage the North while maintaining strong defense partnerships with the U.S. and Japan. Meanwhile, North Korea appears to be using the international stage and upcoming summit to press its case for recognition as a nuclear-armed state and to demand relief from sanctions. The launches, the display of powerful new missiles, and the preceding diplomacy all form part of a broader push for strategic leverage. In the wider view, regional actors now face a balancing act. On one hand, there's the aim to maintain pressure on North Korea to abandon its nuclear and missile programs. On the other hand, there's the possibility of renewed diplomacy. The North's moves ahead of the summit send a clear signal. It is not simply seeking talks, it is shaping terms. As the summit nears and world leaders converge in South Korea, the missile launches add uncertainty. Will they derail diplomatic efforts or strengthen the North's negotiating position? The coming days may reveal answers and may influence not just regional security, but global nuclear diplomacy. Given these dynamics, observers should watch for further launches or announcements from Pyongyang, how the U.S. and South Korea respond, and whether any meeting between Trump and Kim Jong-un might materialize as part of this complex web of deterrence and negotiation.